morning and welcome to the Start Your Day Positive podcast. I am Sarah. This is your feel-good way to start the day. Happy Memorial Day. Len, I know you have a busy day in the parade today.
Yeah, I do. I'm so happy about Memorial Day. It's such a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Solemn in many respects, of course, but at the same time, it is the unofficial start of summertime, and there's parades everywhere. Every year, I drive the Start Your Day Positive Do Good Mobile in the Elyria Memorial Day Parade. It's always a lot of fun. I'm always blasting music out of the speakers as loud as I can and throwing out candy. I've got the best candy because it was supplied by, North America's largest candy store, Sweeties Candy. So thank you, Sweeties, because I'll be tossing out the A+ Prime. The kids will be following me. They'll be following my vehicle.
Oh, you know what? Memorial Day, I know it's a time for cookouts and hamburgers and hot dogs and all of that good stuff with your family, which is great. But of course, we know it's a time to remember those who gave so much for us. And I was reminiscing back to a time where Len and I, when we worked at the radio station together, we had an opportunity to meet a Medal of Honor recipient. And it was pretty cool. We're going to share something from him and something we were able to do with him. But at the time, I did not realize how rare it is to meet a Medal of Honor recipient. It is actually the highest military award someone can receive for bravery in combat. Crazy.
Well, I can remember that day well, and I don't know if anyone can relate to this experience or not, but have you ever been in a room and just the person in the room, their story and their history, it just kind of fills the room. They fill the room. That's how I felt that day, and it's one of my favorite memories for sure, so I can't wait to share it.
I can't either. So let's start today with a positive thought. This one from Calvin Coolidge. No person was ever honored for what he received. Honor has been the reward for what he gave.
Perfect for today. Memorial Day, and we have 3 things your friends and family might be talking about today.
Well, Tom Hanks is bringing his passion for history back with a major new project called World War II with Tom Hanks. The 20-part documentary series promises a sweeping look at World War II using modern storytelling and newly restored footage to revisit the most defining conflict in modern history. Here's a clip.
For 6 dark years, the world was on fire. The Second World War is the largest event in human history. World War II changed everything for all of us.
Wow. I know my family, we're all history buffs. They are going to love this so much. So the series actually premieres tonight at 8 o'clock on the History Channel. It's part of special programming marking America's 250th anniversary.
Man, I watched the extended trailer on this.
Wow.
And, there's a lot of things about World War II. They're hard to watch. I think we all understand that. It's a world war,
Absolutely.
But it's so important. And when you just hear about the bravery and the strategy and God's divine providence and all of those things. And I've seen a lot of shows on World War II, and this one looks like it just has more and it's different than all the others, especially because now how they can restore footage that previously you can see things now that you've never seen before. It looks like it's fantastic. Well, his wedding was watched by hundreds of millions of people. But now Prince William is hoping to receive a wedding invitation. During an appearance on the British radio show Heart Breakfast, William joked that he's still waiting to see if he gets invited to the rumored wedding of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Wow.
William said that ever since attending Swift's Eras Tour concert, his family, they've become huge fans. And when asked about the possible wedding, William smiled and said that he's hoping an invitation might arrive someday. Reports from Page 6 claim that Swift and Kelce have already sent save the dates for a New York wedding planned for July the 3rd. But it's just totally rumors right now, but you know who wants to be there.
Well, I guess so. That's kind of one of those things you call a setup, where it's like you can say, I was just kidding. Yeah. But it's like, no, I'm not kidding. We really want to come.
That's what it is. You can tell, obviously, he really wants to come. That's good. That's really fun.
Oh, my goodness. And I will say, Travis and Taylor are the king and queen of doing stuff in secret. I mean, if they're really getting married July 3rd, you're not hearing a peep.
Yeah, no, you're right. Basically for the profile that both of them have, like you say, for them to so often, like we're in Cleveland, and sometimes you hear after the fact that they kind of just swooped into Cleveland and they visited a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, really? Yeah. And then Saturday night just showing up at the Cavs game right there, courtside. It's like, okay, didn't see that coming. That was really great, though.
Right. They're paying some people some big bucks to help them keep under the radar. That's for sure. Okay, so do you ever overthink decisions? Y'all can't see, but I'm raising my hand now. I overthink a lot of things. Well, a fascinating new study suggests that thinking longer does not always lead to better choices. Researchers analyzed more than 215,000 moves from professional chess matches and found that expert players often made their best decisions quickly. So the study used advanced chess computers to measure the quality of each move against the best possible option. And researchers discovered that experienced players frequently performed better when they trusted their instincts instead of overanalyzing every possibility. And the findings do not mean, of course, fast decisions are always best in everyday life, but they do show that sometimes the brain already knows more than we give it credit for.
Wow. Isn't that great?
I mean, I feel targeted on this one again. I am the queen of overthinking things sometimes. But generally, that gut decision, I will say, is probably right.
Yeah, not every time, but most of the time.
Right.
Most of the time, just that initial decision. And then that can be about anything, where you're going to stay for a vacation or what to buy at the store or you name it. Usually that gut decision is right.
I know. Sometimes I wonder if guys are overthinkers or if it's somehow in women's brain. I mean, the guys I know, I don't seem to, like my husband does not sit up and overthink things as much as me.
Right. And I should get a T-shirt that just says wing it.
You should. Like there's something in your brain that goes the way opposite way, where it's like not even a thought to the last second.
Yeah,
then you decide and then you move on.
I'm waiting for that study to come out. That's not going to be a good study about the wing it guy. But I do have a tendency, if what you say is a pattern you see, I see the same pattern like my wife Judy, definitely way overthinks. In the business that we own, Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard, she does inventory. And Sarah, she will guess and second guess and third guess and fourth guess how many boxes of this flavoring do we need. And I say, it's okay. We've got lots of flavors if we run out of that one.
Yeah. You know what really has helped me? Because believe it or not, as much as I still overthink, I've gotten a ton better. And to your credit, sometimes you pop up in my head, but just working through me overthinking, this is what I tell myself all the time. I'll handle it. Whatever happens, I'll handle it. Mm-hmm. And it neutralizes everything. So I have to be, whatever that decision is, I'm going to roll with it and I'll handle it, no matter the outcome. And you said things a lot of times where it's something similar to that. Like we will use Judy as an example with the flavors, or if you order too much or you don't have enough, we'll have to order more or we'll have extras. We'll handle it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll handle it. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. That's what you say. You always say, we'll figure it out if that happens.
Right. Hey, well, that's true. I was just having that conversation with her the other day, and I says, hey, hon, if you could look at it like this, it would just de-stress you and add at least a valuable half hour to your sleep every night.
Right.
We'll figure it out. And the other thing that I really think is true about this subject, because I am an expert in winging it, the other thing is that you can make decisions very quickly. You don't have to think about something for weeks and weeks in advance, because usually when given the facts of a situation, you could make a pretty good decision right there on the spot. You don't have to overanalyze.
No, it's very true. I totally get it. So
that's a cool study.
You're figuring it out, and I'm handling it.
Sounds good.
Positive with Len and Sarah.
If upgrading your outdoor space has been on your list this year, I got to tell you about our podcast sponsor, Northeast Factory Direct, for a moment, because this week they still have some amazing Memorial Day weekend events going on now till June 1st. So right now they've got great patio prices, the best of the year. And on select swivel chairs, you buy one, get one half off. And it's first come, first serve. But if you've been shopping around for patio furniture, definitely go to Northeast Factory Direct. And the swivel chairs are the best, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. And there's few purchases you can make for your home that just make you feel better, because your patio furniture, it means two things. A, you're just relaxing after a busy day or hard day's work in your own backyard, or B, you have company over and you want to treat them right with nice outdoor furniture. Either way, it's the way to go, especially when there's big savings going on now. You can stop by Northeast Factory Direct, any of their locations, Cleveland, Euclid, Macedonia, North Canton, and sit in them and check them out for yourself. When you do, as you're sitting there talking to someone from the store, say, oh, by the way, Len and Sara sent me over here from the Start Your Day Positive podcast.
Whoa, tick-tock, whoa, time goes so fast. It happened today, let's remember.
Well, today is May 25th, and we're taking you back in time.
Well, let's dial back to 1961. People are taking a greater interest in this part of history because of the recent successful Artemis mission. President John F. Kennedy in 1961 announced the ambitious goal of sending an American to the moon by the end of the decade. Think about that. He made the announcement in 1961. And just 8 years later, it happened. It's just a great reminder of what can happen when people believe something impossible is possible and then just say, we're going to make it. We're going to do it. That's crazy to think about, that they were able to accomplish that in less than a decade.
And that's such a great example of having a vision before you have a plan.
Yes,
right?
yes, good way to say it.
Wow. Well, in 1977, Star Wars debuted on this day, of course, using state-of-the-art special effects never seen before. The film launched perhaps arguably the most successful franchise in movie history, and introduced some of Hollywood's most well-known characters. Now, here's a little Star Wars trivia. Kurt Russell, Christopher Walken, Sylvester Stallone, John Travolta, and Chevy Chase auditioned for Han Solo. Harrison Ford got the role. Burt Reynolds turned down the part.
That is just unbelievable. All of that.
First of all, I cannot see Chevy Chase as Han Solo. Seriously? How could you take him seriously?
That's funny to think about. Okay, so who are the people you said, and who do you think would have made the best Han Solo other than Harrison Ford?
Nobody. Because once I see a character, I can't unsee it.
Yeah. I kind of feel that Sylvester Stallone would be a good.
If I had to pick one, that's who I was gravitating to.
But with that voice of his, that accent, I don't.
I know, that would have changed the whole.
Yo, Chewbacca.
Kurt Russell, maybe.
Yeah, he could pull it off. But you're right, Chevy Chase. No possible way.
No possible way. Oh my goodness, I can't see him as anything serious.
I tell you, nobody would have known Star Wars was going to blow up like that. And isn't there a new Star Wars movie, I think? Yes?
I don't know. I'd have to ask my husband.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm asking the wrong person.
Asking the wrong person. I tag along to everything Star Wars related, but
right.
I wouldn't know.
Does everybody know? Do you know? You have to know this. Your husband had to tell you this, and you had to kind of like go, oh, that's interesting over dinner. Does everyone know how that laser effect is made when they're shooting those?
No.
Choo, choo, choo.
No, but how is it?
Well, back then they didn't have computers to make all those sound effects and stuff.
Yeah.
They actually recorded. So there are support wires or guy wires on electrical poles that hold them up. You've seen them before on the street. There's cables that go down into the ground. Have you seen that before from the pole to the?
Yeah.
Okay. So they found striking that with a metal object and recording it, it makes that sound. That's how that sound is made.
What?
Yes, it's made physically. It's not made with computers. They enhance it or whatever. But basically, for all of these years, that is the sound. It's hitting a wire, a stretched out wire.
I love that is how we used to make sounds. Like
Yes.
at all the movies, they'd be like tapping stuff and doing like, how can we
Yes.
make this?
What do you- what do
now
you-
it's all computers.
What do you call that job? The person that does sound effects in a movie. There's actually. Do you remember what that's called?
No, but I mean, no, I don't know.
Yeah. I got it. It's a Foley artist. Foley, Foley artist, because a guy by the name of Jack Foley was the first guy to start doing that in movies, realizing that microphones couldn't actually pick up the sounds, and so you had to make them up and dub them in the movie.
That is fascinating. I had no idea. See, that's kind of like, I'm like geeking out a little bit. And I was just about to say it's National Geek Pride Day.
I do want to talk about that. Yeah, for sure.
Like, I love geeky things like that. I think it's so interesting. I feel like my personality, I can geek out on stuff like that.
That's why you like documentaries and History Channel, right?
I love, that's
Right.
another geeky, I mean, I'm pridefully a geeky person. Or is that how you say it? I don't know.
You know
I
what?
don't mean pridefully. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean.
All right, so I guess we're moving to share that today is officially, what is it, National Geek Pride Day?
Geek Pride Day. Like, is there
Yeah.
anything that you like that would be maybe, labeled geeky? Like, do you like to play chess or games or like astronomy or like a ham radio or I don't know.
You know,
I'm just trying
not
to-
a super. I mean, I guess my closest would be my true love of the details of the Warner Brother cartoons, like Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes, like that.
That's
I mean,
good.
That would venture on that. What about
think so.
yourself? What do you geek out on?
I geek out on history.
You do.
I do. I think it's so fascinating. I love learning about people. Like if there's a story and a documentary on someone, I'm watching it. I love hearing people's stories.
My favorite thing, and this is true, I love talking to people that you would consider geeks on certain things.
Yes.
Because it's the combination of the passion they have and the things that they can teach you on things that are really sometimes really popular or famous and you just don't know anything about them. So I love sitting down and talking with a geeky person, no matter what they geek out on. Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm a geeky person. Like geeky to me, I think is cool. So just to make that clear, geeky's cool now.
Okay, so the word geek, where does that come from? The word geek actually referred to a carnival or circus performer who did kind of bizarre stunts. And the reason why is because when you see some of the amazing things that people do in the circus, they have to focus so much on it that they specialize in something that nobody else would do. Like nobody else would juggle a million things while riding a unicycle. So you kind of have to geek out on it if you're going to be able to do it.
That's funny. See?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
You may be the only person that geeks out on geeking. Hey, we've got something that's really special to the both of us that we want to share with you. But before we share this clip with you today, we just wanted to give you a little context because really this moment meant so much to us. A few years ago, we had the incredible honor of having Herschel Woody Williams in our studio, and hearing him recite the Pledge of Allegiance with us, honestly, is something we'll never forget.
And Woody wasn't just a veteran, he was a Medal of Honor recipient. And at the time, I don't know that I really realized what that meant. The Medal of Honor is the highest military award someone can receive in the United States for bravery in combat. It's given for acts of extraordinary courage above and beyond the call of duty, and it's incredibly rare. So I looked it up. Only about 3,500 people in our nation's history have ever received it. So meeting someone who has actually received it is a really big deal. But honestly, what I remember standing out about Woody wasn't the medal. It was his humility, his kindness, the way he treated people and told stories. And you could just feel how much he loved his country and cared for others.
And especially here on Memorial Day, we want to remember the men and women who gave their lives for our freedom. And we're grateful for people like Woody who spent their lives honoring those sacrifices. So before we play and you listen to this clip, we just wanted to say how thankful we are that we had the opportunity to share this moment with Woody. Sarah, I'm so excited. We have a special guest in our studio today. It is an honor, a distinct honor.
Yes, Herschel Woody Williams is here today, and it's such a blessing.
Woody, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your service. And if you would, just tell us a little bit about yourself because, you served with distinction during a great time in our nation's history.
Well, I was a World War II veteran. Or I am a World War II veteran. I served in World War II. And just a country boy that went into the Marine Corps to certainly not to participate in war. I thought I was going into the Marine Corps to protect my country and my freedom. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't know that I was going to have to go to war and that I was going to have to kill people. I didn't realize that as a 19-year-old. But circumstances, you can't win a war unless you fight it, of course.
Yes.
And when you fight wars, you lose people. And we lost so many in World War II, like 405,000.
Yes.
And that was a tremendous price to have to pay for our freedom, but think what it would have been if we'd lost.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, you are a Medal of Honor recipient, and you are how many years young?
I'll be 94 in three more days.
Wow. Wow, it's just so cool to have you here today. We cannot thank you enough for your service and all you have done and everyone else who's ever served our country.
Thank you.
We thought it would be so neat if you could lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and you were telling us something about the pledge. When we recite it with you, we want to make sure we're doing it right.
We have a habit, and I don't have any idea where it started, but we have a habit of saying, one nation, pause, under God. Well, if you look at the writing of the Pledge of Allegiance, there is no comma, there is no pause, and one nation under God. We should say it straight through. And that I keep preaching that wherever I go, and we're teaching our youth to say it incorrectly. So let's start teaching them correctly.
All right. Well, it's going to start right here this morning. Would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
It would be my absolute pleasure. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, that was an amazing experience. I just want to take this moment to say thank you to everyone who has served or is currently serving as well. We are so grateful to you. It was funny. Shortly after we had this clip with Woody, he did the coin toss at the Super Bowl. So
I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, there's
Woody. We know him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, yes, be blessed this Memorial Day.
It's wonderful. I listen to it every day on my way to work. It's just how I start my day.
You guys are funny. I just love listening to you guys. You guys are awesome.
Here on the Start Your Day Positive podcast, we specialize in sharing good news, and we've got some good news for you today. One of our valued sponsors is Liberty Health Share. Liberty Health Share provides a cost-effective, faith-based alternative to health insurance. And it's a nonprofit healthcare sharing ministry that facilitates the voluntary sharing of medical expenses among members who share Christian values. It works so well.
And they're doing it so effectively and affordably. It was just announced they're returning over $2 million to their members. Would you like more information about the growing Liberty Health Share family? Go to the website libertyhealthshare.org.
Well, I hope you're off to have a wonderful day today. Just a reminder, we've got the free book for you, The Bravery Effect by Jill Schulman. It's on our website. It is so good. We'll send it to you. It's so wonderful. Tell your friends about it too. StartYourDayPositive.com, and we'll be right back here tomorrow.
It's a wonderful book, Brave, and of course, brave is how we would describe so many families here on Memorial Day. So it's going to be a great day for families because of the sacrifice of so many. Let's say a prayer for Memorial Day. Heavenly Father, we pause right now with grateful hearts for all of those who gave so much for our freedom. Bless their families. Comfort those who still carry loss. Help us never take our freedoms for granted. And as we enjoy this day with friends and family, remind us to live with kindness and with courage and with gratitude to those who have paid the ultimate price. In Jesus' name, amen.